Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Forever in High School. I am your co-host, Gabe, and joining me today is the ever popular, always in hot demand.
Oh, Malz Hard 305 here with another review on this anime we have come to share with y'all. It's so beautiful, man. It's a beautiful anime.
I agree. I'm so stoked and happy to be on here potting today, man. What a day! Pokemon Unite came out, so I'm imagining that's what you've been doing.
Oh,
And go
listen, listen, bro. Okay, right. So I am a big fan of Pokemon. Always been, always will. That and Digimon. They started the whole situation with me watching anime. But I have to tell you one thing. When people get a little obsessed with something, they like to lash out. And let me tell you, in the lead up to this situation, Pokemon game, the Twitters was hot. There were people threatening the creators to hurry up and come out with the game. It's crazy.
Well, Twitter to begin with is not the most amazing place to be expressing yourself uh in this day and age. It seems like it's very argumentative, very a lot of BS, a lot of nonsense. And the lead up to the Pokemon reveal,
Hmm.
Pokemon Unite, when a date comes out that says July and you're on July 1st like a Creven, uh a trash boat,
The crack fiend.
a crack fiend, and you're
Yes.
on there on July 1st at 12:01 a.m. asking the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and whoever would listen to you
Hmm.
uh when it's coming out. You need your Twitter privileges revoked until you learn how to wait and be an adult. And if you're a child, you shouldn't have a Twitter anyway. It should be the same age to have a Twitter than it is to drive. Uh, if we're
18.
18,
Oh no.
you shouldn't be conversating to me as a human being out in society. When you are simply nothing, contributing nothing to the world yet. Do not do that. So to my estimation, it's mostly kids. It's mostly crack fiends. But we gotta put some of the blame on Pokemon Company, all that
Yes.
you do not give out a month as a release
That's a
date.
exactly.
That's not
It's too cryptic because you can
yeah.
say
Because the whole
come
month is not when the game releases.
exactly. And I noticed that there's a lot of companies doing the same practice. They're not releasing a day. They're releasing a month.
Yeah, it's a pushback because if I say it comes out on October 22nd and then on October 23rd, 24th it comes out, oh, you're going to get backlash over that. So it's really covering their own behind. And that's what a lot of companies are doing nowadays. They're just trying to cover their own backside
Right?
half
When
the
the game
time.
when the game is not ready, you're properly tested. They need more time. So it's better to just give you a month, rather a day, which is so crazy. I don't know why they do that. It's simple practice. That's it. If the game's not ready, tell everybody, give us more time. But if we give you time and you release the game, in this like perfect example, Marvel's Avengers came out about 2 years ago, right? During the whole pandemic. They didn't know this game was not ready. It had bugs, glitches, and all types of problems. No content, no nothing. Characters that were weak as shit. The Hulk took me. I call him the man that took a knee. The Hulk always take knees in this video game. And being a monster that he is, the man that gets stronger while he gets mad should not be on the ground more than Captain America.
Captain America is pretty strong, to be fair.
Okay, but do you see Captain America bouncing from rooftop to rooftop, fighting superhuman monsters like um the mutation or whatever?
I see Hulk lose a lot of battles in the show and the movies.
Hmm.
Um, I see Cap. If we have a win-loss record, it would be kind of fun to go back and like count them. But I'm pretty sure Cap would have taken a whole lot less L's than the Hulk overall.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I say the biggest L he took was getting frozen, and ever since then, it was kind of like,
Because he was in different time zone.
yeah, you could say the snap too, but I
Hmm.
mean, that it felt like kind of everyone's fault at that point.
Yes, it was. It was.
But I, to your point, Marvel Avengers has their expansion coming out in August.
Huh.
So if
Listen, it's been good and bad throughout the situation. I'm not holding my breath. People gave them too many chances, right? So right now, there's a lot of other stuff hitting the market, like this Game Freak Pokemon United hit the market. On top of that, Monster Hunter released some wide Pokemon game. Is beautiful story encrypted. It's beautiful. It's like if you're a fan of anime and a good story dialogue was going on, I suggest y'all pick that up. Capcom did a wonderful job on it. They no glitches, no bugs, no nothing. It's a perfect tactical game with all your favorite Monster Hunter games. I suggest y'all grab it. On that note, before we go any deeper, anything else, I think we should just suggest tell these lovely people what they're here for.
well, Miles are hard. Um, I feel like this is what they're here for. What they will be here for. Just us talking about what we would talk about. I mean, we'll get to the content. We will.
But
But
you don't have.
we want to. I want to know as your friend what's
Yes.
going on. You know what games you're playing. What and because all of it connects back to why we're here.
Oh, okay. So
All of it connects back.
if we're doing that, buckle
Yeah,
up, everybody. I
yeah.
have
Go
a
ahead.
long, I have a long speech. This is going to be a long one. All right. So
I'll sit back.
the games now I am enjoying are Final Fantasy 14 online. Yes, I love it. Just like how Afro Senji loves it, I also love it. It is
YouTuber.
great.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Afro Senji. Yes, he's a little addicted to it right now, but he's still great. He's a great guy. Um, the game is vast right now. It's an inflood of other people from a different game. Wow, right now it's a queue time just to log
World
into
of
my own.
Warcraft.
Yes, yes, World of Warcraft.
Sorry,
Um,
I gotta, you know.
hey, let them know because a lot of people might not understand the abbreviation, but there's an influx of people. The queue times right now goes from 30 seconds to a minute now because the influx of people on my own home server, I have not since playing Final Fantasy Online, I have never saw that prompt before. It was the first time for me. And it happened multiple times. I can't log into my own home server because it's influx with too many people. This is
The biggest problem is new characters being made in the server. It because a lot of people are just standing there, showing off their glamours.
yes,
New accounts can't be made in the server, so they
yeah,
are doing something to fix that.
yes. The game content is getting beautiful. A new expansion just around the corner. New
Yeah, yeah,
classes.
yeah.
New everything's just around the corner. I can't wait because I will be there in the front doors of the expansion because I has been there. I was not there for a Realm Reborn or Heaven Sword or Storm Blood, but I was there for Shadowbringers. And I mind you, it was great. It was beautiful. Everybody was there having fun. The dungeons were amazing. Everything was great. Uh Right now, I am just trying to level up some of my new classes I picked up. Some I picked up, some I put down. Uh, the one I picked up was the monk. Beautiful class. It's fun. It's not flashy. The monk is not flashy by far, but he does have a lot of squad buffs to help the squad out, self buffs to help himself out because he's not selfish like some other classes I can name off the samurai. But
You go ahead. I got an 80 bard,
mm,
which I can make an argument that it's way more supported than a monk. I,
okay,
I saw a
oh
funny
well,
tier list though, where
yes.
6 monks could be meta because he made a joke because the monk got these brotherhood and the other thing,
Hmm.
and you can have 100% uptime on the buff. Technically, so you can be like, okay, you turn yours off, you turn yours off, I turn mine off, you turn yours off.
Oh, that makes sense because I ran a dungeon with another monk, and between him and me, we had brotherhood. There was a downtime about 15 seconds, but in between that, we had brotherhood on, spamming our ultimate abilities. Yeah, it was crazy. I never felt so strong. Brotherhood with 2 monks was strong. 3 might be overpowered. 4, yeah, we're killing it. 6, I think it's a little too much.
Um, however you slice it, man, it's a fun game. Um, Monk, Bard, Final Fantasy 14, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
Um,
It's a little, you forgot to tell them. It's a little slow at the start. Definitely a little slow. All right. But if you're like me and you're more into the story, and then the story gets better, and then mm, before you know it, the gameplay gets even better.
yeah, well, if you're not sick of questing, it's not really that much to get through, to be honest. Uh, took me and this with it took me what 2 weeks to get through Rumbleborn, and
Hmm.
that's playing like semi casually because some days I just wouldn't hop on. And yeah, it's not a sludge, it's not a grind as much of other games. It's just take your time, have fun, and you'll get through it just like everything else in life, and that's an important lesson.
Yes,
Good
it's
time.
a marathon. You can't.
Everything's a marathon. I don't like when someone gives you a deadline at work. You know that deadline is subjective to how fast your company needs it.
Mm,
But if you're the only person who knows how to do it, guess what?
you gotta do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm not saying hold up the company, but I'm saying if you valuable, you valuable. Try to make yourself valuable. Anyway,
Exactly.
speaking of valuable, uh, let's get into it, man.
Oh, you ready? Oh, you ready? I was about to talk about Monster, how beautiful it
Oh
was.
no, save that. Save that for next week because
Oh,
because I'll be able to talk about that too.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So, all right. So that's what we've been up to. If y'all been interested in that, uh, but prosperity. If you're coming back and watching some episodes, yeah, that's what we've been up to in July of 2021.
Oh yes. July
So
right now has been a wonderful, wonderful situation. July has not let me down. The other months can kick rocks.
I'm not. I felt less. My birthday was this month, but like I felt
Oh,
less productive than I was in June. So I need to get back on track and maybe near the end of this month and really really kick it into high gear. But that's how I look at months. What did I accomplish? Legacy.
well, yeah, I agree. Soon enough, I shall be
And I don't even mean it in
moving
like a.
to South Carolina.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay,
I can't
but
wait.
but I'm saying similarly, it doesn't have to be like the overall view of success. Like getting
Mm,
to level 80 in Final Fantasy was a goal I was seeking to accomplish, and it was accomplished.
the goal. Oh man, my goal is always to get on the game and have fun.
Well, yeah, but you need like mini goals.
Oh yes, mini goals definitely.
Yeah.
Uh, Load in the PvP, kill about 20 people.
PvP's been pretty fun, yeah.
Get more drip than the other monk. So every time I go into a dungeon, they'll be like, "Oh, God,
yeah.
where you get that from?" And I'll be
Totally.
I
Well,
can't
that's
tell
every
you.
game. That's every game. You just want to look better. Every MMO that you just want to look better than everybody else, and or have the weapon that makes you do something unique
Oh
more than
yes.
everyone else. So yeah, you want to stand out, everyone.
Exactly. That's the strong point about video games. You gotta have a strong standout situation. If you don't stand out, it's kind of weak. The game you lose visual.
Even casual players, when they go to their farms and like they want their farms to look different. They want their farm to be purple, and you want your farm to be blue.
Not Animal Crossing.
No, it doesn't matter. We all have gamers all have things in common, just not in the same extreme way for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Speaking of that, speaking of animals, important animals, speaking of friendship, speaking of importance, let's get into Beastars. Let me set this up for you guys. So when I started watching Beastars, I was ridiculed.
Wait, hold on. If you're going to start that, might as well start. I suggested Beastars. I want y'all to know. See, I came across it on my YouTube feed once upon a time, and I suggested to everybody. Now you can take it away.
No, well, I was ridiculed. So Mal just admitted to be the subject of me being called a furry on Twitter. So, all right. So just address it right out the gate. Yes, the creatures on there are animals. Yes, it's kind of like Zootopia. No, it's not. It's mature. And yes, there are weird sexual innuendos that are directly connected to the nature of herbivores and carnivores in the show. So yeah, those are your disclaimers for anybody. There are some scenes where you'll have a hard time explaining when you're watching in the living room, but it's not like hentai material or porn material. It's not. It's just a little edgy at points, but which adds to the flavor of the story. Kind of like a very toned down Game of Thrones level of flavor, maybe on Witcher level on Netflix, that type of flavor. And they just happen to be animals.
If we're talking about, I would say Game of Thrones into the Witcher.
Yeah, that type of flavor. Just a little bit. It's not a lot. Like this, I can count on one hand. Now, I'm gonna do it a little differently. How we discuss Tokyo Revengers, because I feel like this is a different show.
Yeah.
It's more. Let's stand off. This is a spoiler discussion, right?
Yes, definitely spoilers coming through.
All right, so my friend, one of my good friends, his name is Lee. He has a problem with the main character. The main character is a wolf. And his problem with the main character is that the wolf doesn't act like a wolf. So it's just annoying to deal with. I find this criticism in a couple characters across a couple animes. Zenitsu and Demon Slayer has seemed like I mention him in this archetype every now and then. Maybe remember Hitman Reborn?
Bakudo acts like a villain. Definitely acts like a villain, but he's a hero.
No. It's more like the indecisive Midoriya, He's more, Legoshi is more Midoriya than or Gohan, young Gohan.
Oh no.
During the Cell arc.
Not Jumpsuit.
No, Teen Gohan when he was being very. You following me here? The indecisiveness of it.
Are you talking about how Gohan was a child fighting a full grown man?
No, Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan.
Yeah.
The one who even when he was fighting like this ever-ending threat, it wasn't until he killed Android 16 was when he decided to start doing things. You see, I call them reactionary heroes, and people don't like reading or watching those sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Legoshi's very reactionary. You know, she wrote him to be reactionary. So I guess an overall discussion about how you feel about reactionary heroes in
Oh,
general.
I enjoy them. Like this hasn't been done in a while, but I definitely like them.
I just named like 2, 3 that have been happening this
Mm-hmm.
year. Zenetsu doesn't do anything unless he falls asleep. That's
Mm-hmm.
reactionary. That's what I'm talking. Um and whatchamacallit, Midoriya is very reactionary. But in certain cases, man, who's a bit Mineta, probably the purple hair dude from My
Mineta,
Hero.
oh my god, not
Yeah,
Mineta.
yeah, he's very reactionary. You know, Shigaraki at the beginning of as a villain, he was reactionary
Mm-hmm.
because everything was prompted on what All Might would do. You know, all for one. Yeah, you know these characters that have something has to happen. A counterpuncher, a counter. Something has to happen for them to actually move into action, as opposed to Goku, who will just be like, "Hey, you want to fight?"
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's Legoshi. That's um. Did I make that? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand, bro.
So what you think?
I think reactionary heroes are like undervalued because it's like it's not a lot of people do them because a lot of people just want the hero that's to do things to make the audience more intrigued with the main character, you know?
Yeah, but I think what I'm trying to get at is the frustration you feel from that character not doing the obvious thing that he should be
Yeah,
doing.
okay, so think about it. Not a lot of people want to jump into a like. Would you jump into a pot of fire, like a whole situation, a
No,
burning building?
not
No,
willingly. No.
no. Okay, that's that. Like when I see like a perfect example, a firefighter. Their job is to save people in burning buildings, right? That's
Yeah.
their job and everything. But what goes through their mind is that they have to react to the situation first.
Mm.
Like their body will not just go. They have to set. They have to have a mindset
Well,
to
okay,
say
that's a
go.
little different because their job is to wait on the fire to occur. So I feel like they're on the other side, like they're proactively waiting for fires. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm talking about during the fire situation. I'm not talking about when they're waiting for it. It's like when the fire is happening. What do you do?
It takes a lot of courage to go in that fire.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
same thing like everything. Like Medora, same thing. You know, when it first started, when My Hero first started out, Midoriya was in some green trunks, green T-shirt, and his friends getting kidnapped. You know what happened? He 5 seconds of hesitation, and then he does supercharge himself up while breaking his legs out, mind you, just to chase down this villain, so to save his friend.
Mm. I, I get what you're saying. I'm and I agree with you. I was just saying that was a complaint I heard because I've been hearing it a lot from different people.
Hmm.
So yeah, so if you understand the concept and feel that way, I feel like you would have that same emotion towards Legoshi as the wolf, the main character, um, because he very rarely do things unless something happens to him or something happens around him.
Oh, what
Um,
happens to the rabbit or the deer?
or someone tells him to do something,
Hmm.
or he's very indecisive, and that's kind of one of the allures of the show to me. And but it could be something that will uh, uh turn some people off, and that I guess that's why I'm trying to deter people from certain things. Um, the Louis, uh,
Louis is
the
actually
deer,
the stand-up guy that
Louis.
turns evil.
When I was
Mind you,
rewatching
spoiler.
season one, I don't know if it's evil, but see, when I was rewatching season one and watching Louis' actions, I realized something.
What's that?
Louis is a very interesting character. At the beginning, he's just watching Legoshi, and he's kind of seeing what he does because he's very curious. Like, is he what type of carnivore is he? Because so it's very interesting how their relationship develops outside of each other, but it seems like it always connects back. Like all three of their emotions, I like to say, like romantically, all connects back to Haru. Physically, one's a herbivore, one's a carnivore, so they're naturally at odds. And mentally, one's a mentally mature, went through some nonsense, and one's just and who hides it, and the other one doesn't hide. Like Legoshi does not hide the fact that he's vulnerable, but on the flip side, Louis hides that fact. So
yes,
they're in every sense of the word, they should be enemies, but it never gets to a point. Not yet, anyway, because season 3 is announced by the studio, so they will be making it.
Wait, whoa! Back that up. Season what?
3, yeah, is announced. They are going to continue to be adapting the manga because the manga didn't end there. Because if you look at the ending,
hold on. I gotta say something. I know you have to let me speak. The wrath of God must be spilled out of my guts right now. Okay. I don't like this. All right, the season 1, we got we understand the story. Everything is circling around the girl. You know, hey, Louis, the wolf, the rabbit. It's a three-way love. You know, it's a build-up. Hey, the rabbit got kidnapped by the lions. The wolf went and saved the bunny rabbit. Yeah, that's the relationship that was going on. Right, it tells us what was going on. Like, you know, A to B, the characters. Right, they explain the characters. Why we should be involved with them. Second season comes out. The characters went in their different branches. The wolf trying to become strong to protect the rabbit so he don't accidentally eat the rabbit. The rabbit didn't have a plot. Didn't have really much in this season.
That's important. That's important to think about.
The rabbit did not have a physical role in this second season. It was only about. It was Louis.
That's why we need season 3.
But here's the situation. Wait, hold on. I'm not done. Because I need to get this out of my chest. The second season was about Louis and the wolf. They was trying to become stronger throughout the whole situation. They were becoming stronger. Louis was trying to become stronger inside him, but trying to show his true emotion. Because every time Louis talks to anybody, he puts on a mask because he's an actor. He acts a certain way, how people want him to act, right? And the wolf was trying to become strong because all he cares about is this rabbit. The love for this particular character, the wolf love, he's become strong.
No, hold on, I gotta stop you right there. That's not fair. Because look, one of the key plot lines of season 1 was the love for the rabbit predatory, or was it, do I have love for this rabbit? You remember when the panda gave Legoshi the magazine and said, "Hey man, you into that stuff? You got to make sure," because the love started off with him trying to eat her.
Oh, okay.
That's important. Okay, so
you're right.
Continue.
You know, you're right. Okay, yes, you're right. But the end of that series, he comes to realize it's not food. He's physically in love. But at the end of the first season, the rabbit jumped into the wolf's mouth, and the wolf had to control himself because, yes, naturally,
that's an unresolved plot line.
Exactly. Naturally, it's like
sounds like season 3 to me.
But I'm saying, season 2 showed everything they needed to show.
It was a perfect season 2, but we still have a bunch of plot lines that we need to explore. Juno still has love for Legoshi. Haru and Legoshi's love is still up in the air, as shown by the last scene where she's literally just going back and forth with him. So we could still follow that plot line. Louis literally doesn't have a leg. herbivores and carnivores are being split up because, and it's all the bear's fault. What will happen to the drama club from now on, and
The
what will be
Drama
the
Club probably.
resolution? And remember what they said in the meeting in the middle beginning of season 2, episode 2 was whoever captured the killer would become the next Beastar. I feel like Lugosi fills that role, but also
But he ate the deer,
that
so he's a devourer now.
no, well, he has a record, yeah, but he's not. He didn't get charged with like he didn't
Murder.
get jail time. Yeah, it wasn't jail time, but it was just they just know you ate a deer before. So and then does Louis still become a B star? Because you got to remember he missed like 3 months of school, 4 months, and he was a gang leader, and or which is a pass. And remember even man, so much deep stuff in it because the mayor was bribing before he went off and did all that in season 1. The mayor was bribing Louis about his past and said, I can wipe it clean because we still got records of you being a slave and we can't have our next B-star being a slave. It's not screwed up. So
Yes.
we have unresolved plot lines for each of our main characters, and it all resolves around the title of the show that we totally must have forgotten like all throughout season 2. It's called Beastars. There's still a divide between carnivore. Actually, it's grown deeper thanks to the devouring incidents that were happening in the background.
Okay.
That because we never got a result. Because remember, there were 2 devouring incidents. There was one happening in the school, and then there was one happening out. There was devouring incidents on the rise outside of school. That's why they were.
But that's why they explained that everything that happened was in the black market.
Oh yeah. So that was the plot line. Lugosi and man, what's his name? Goken, the panda.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, they were trying to solve that. So and then Lugosi literally broke his vow of eating meat. So does he struggle with the meat thing again, or is it just a one-time thing? Because he did. And what is the deeper relationship between Lugosi, Haru, and Louis? Because none of that's resolved. Literally, it was paused. It was paused because literally this dude went up into a lion's stronghold and soloed Rambo'd those guys with Goken. And Louis literally murdered the leader of the gang. So these were plot lines that we had to address in season 2, but the original plot lines were not resolved.
Okay, I give you that.
And by the way, Juno's character development is god tier. That's it. The female wolf.
Her development is god tier.
Got to, bro. Go back and watch her first scene.
I seen it,
bro. You did, bro. She was being bullied.
Yeah, because she was a mixed breed between a wolf and a dog.
Bro, she was being straight bullied, bro. She went from being bullied to people pulling her aside and saying, maybe you should be the next Beastar. God tier, bro. And she's not even a main character. And she has to deal with her love for Lugosi, who clearly deserves it, but he's not attracted to her in that way. And she got to deal with Louis. Remember, she threatened Louis and said,
"Yes." I feel like think about it, because the female hybrid girl, because she's a hybrid between a dog and a wolf. She might get with Louis, because think about it, she's still a part dog.
No, she hate herbivores.
But
that's something she's working through. That's something she's still working
through. During the end of season 2, she understands it now, because yeah, you're right. She gave them arm's length at first, but then something happened because when she saw Louis, things changed.
No. She saw Louis as a rival she had to go past. When she saw Haru, she understood why Lugosi would value her so highly. She wants to protect. Lugosi has a strong will to want to protect things. Haru's a very weak animal, and that usually works out. But the thing is, Haru doesn't like feeling that way, so she's more naturally attracted to Louis
because Haru dotes on Louis.
Yeah, dotes on him. Yeah, you're right. So that's where we're. It's a lot of unresolved stuff. Yeah, season 2 had a nice. I like the ending of it. I like the bear coming to his senses and saying, "Hey, man, yeah, I ate him. Whatever. Let's move on."
Ate the hell out of
And
him,
yeah, I ate him, bro, and it was delicious,
bro. He was like, I was. Every morsel
bro.
was delicious. He said that meal was
Oh,
satisfying.
bro, the voice acting on the English dub for that bear,
Was too good.
he understood that. I felt like the voice acting got way better between season 1 and season 2. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
they understood it was a play now.
Mm-hmm. And they had to act to a certain degree.
Yeah, everything needed to be said with gravitas, kind of like Dio from JoJo.
Exactly. Like my favorite part in the second season was when the wolf told the bear, "Give it up. I know that you don't devour." And he's like, "Huh? Don't act stupid now. Don't play coy. I know it was you. I can smell it." And the bear was like, "Oh, really?" And then he grew 30 times. He became the Incredible Hulk, I guess. And then he put his arms up on the top of the roof, and then
Oh
started
yeah, he
marching.
wanted the big bear. He wanted the big bear pose.
Yeah, he
Big
was
bear
like,
pose.
"Time for me to shut you up." I was like, "What?" I rewinded that 5 times. I was like, "Yo, that scene too lit." That scene right there, the wolf was about to get clapped. The first time in my life, the wolf said, "The first time in my life, I feel like I was going to die." Because the wolf before, yeah, remember this whole community is herbivores and carnivores. But when a carnivore get threatened by another carnivore that's bigger than him, how do you feel? You don't
Carnivores
know.
love fighting each other because
Yeah,
there's no guilt in it.
but here's the situation: a wolf, right? It's a wolf is prideful, strong. Strong jaws, everything. But going against a bear, oh boy.
I think it's something we have to really look into. That Lugoshi is a wolf, and it has been said in the show that even in
Also,
their universe, wolves go in packs. Lugoshi is alone.
it, um, Lego she.
Negotiate.
Yes, Lego she. You've been saying Lego she is Lego shit.
Hey, let go, man. That's his new name. Let go. After this season, that's his name. Let go, man.
Bro, listen. When he shaved his whole hair and then became that white wolf,
Oh, megalo boxer looking
megalo
bro,
boxer. Yeah, he
just
became a megalo
whopping
boxer.
people. You remember that scene where
Mm-hmm.
he did it in his mind? He was all
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with a leg sweep. Gotta stay away from the
Yeah,
claws."
I was like, yo, he is evolving. I was like, bro, this anime is getting to the point where it's gonna be top tier.
What? Yeah, they hyped him up. The issue is there's no way a bear even at no. There's no way a wolf can beat a bear. That what
Uh,
it came down to. There's no way a wolf can beat a bear
but here's the
off
situation.
his meds.
Here's the situation. You're right. A bear off his meds can break you, but Lego she did all the training to strengthen his body, so it was hard for the bear to bite into him, right? But Lego she also forget that he to gain strength, muscle, he needs to eat meat.
I don't know how hard the bear was trying.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I know, okay, I knew
The
you would
bear
react this way.
the bear flicked Lego she like a piece of
I
toilet
know,
paper.
but I think he was holding back. He said he wanted to get Legoshi mad so he can get stronger, but he didn't actually kill. What was it the cantaloupe, the antelope,
Yes.
whatever? He was a very important character this season. The new like
The goat
replacement,
boy.
the
Goat
goat
boy.
boy, man, Playboy. I call him Playboy, Playboy, goat boy. Um, he was in there. He was in all the goats' panties, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. He couldn't even keep any of them names straight.
Oh yeah, he'll be like, oh, Patricia, Patricia, I'm Rebecca. Hello, slaps him.
Slaps. I was laughing so hard. I was like, this man's a playboy 100, bro. How you do that?
Yeah, and then he was like testing Legoshi. Like they were talking about food and stuff, and he turned the lights off and the thing. He like, if you ate me right now, nobody would care. He was trying to find the killer too. So it was kind of cool how that like intertwined and they're them playing off each other. Like he has the worst type of personality.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, a selfish playboy. But when the chips are down, he has that Han Solo in him. He'll sacrifice himself and he tried to get this dude in 4K. That's why I like the show. He tried to get the bear in 4K. You remember that scene? He tried to. He's like, "Hey man, you remember when you were telling me you were killing, people? Can you tell me again, bro? Tell me how it tasted, before you kill me." And then the bear all like, to his credit, the bear was smart. He was all like, "Oh, you trying to catch me in 4K?"
That shit was hilarious. I thought Goat Boy was kind of done there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I thought we had another devouring on our hands,
bro. I'm telling you. And then we saw all that blood on her. I was like, damn.
But it was the bear. It was what Goken was talking about during the season. The bear just had temporary insanity. He's not usually like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried to play it up in himself, but he's not. Like it was so sad how it went down, actually, because the goat was helping him. What a llama? No, a llama. The llama was helping him, and he got to the point where he thought he didn't need the meds anymore to hide it. Decrease his strength, and it kind of decreased his killer instinct.
And yeah, that's what the meds was for. The increase in strength is just increasing.
Yeah. He didn't feel lonely just because he was talking to the llama. So he felt like, oh, wait a minute, I don't need this anymore because, we understand each other because we were talking. But as soon as the llama realized this man was off his meds, he's like, whoa, chill, buddy. That dude dipped slowed right out right into where the murder happened. And, and then when he got over there, he understood why he would have to die there because he's such like a gang. I don't know if this was like a delusion he had. It wasn't really clear.
It was delusion because remember he was off his med. Delusion was that I feel like the llama said something else, but in his mind he said the most.
Oh, he definitely said he was monster.
Yes.
Oh, maybe if you take the words he said and didn't view him as.
Honestly, I think we might. I have to go back to the first season because remember, I feel like he said something different in the first season. To what he said in the second season.
If anything, I would have to go back to that scene and trying to put the words he thought he heard in a different tone because he did call him a monster.
Yeah, exactly. And then the llama was in pain because his arm was ripped off. Like,
yeah, what he did. Like they showed how a regular herbivore reacts to when a carnivore rips off your arm. I like how she did that because it made the bear's account of things very. We don't really know what happened. We don't know what
the scene or the anteater lost his.
Yeah.
That one dropped. I was.
Oh yeah. See, that's the proper reaction to losing your arm.
Bro, he was on the floor. My arm.
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
and then I'm like, oh no, this nigga just gonna die right here on the floor. And then he said, the only one that can touch me is legacy.
Legacy, legacy. Kind of like Irish legacy.
Yeah, I was like, why legacy? Because he legacy soft? Is that right? Legacy picked him off like a little baby. And then, you know what's so funny? You know what was so funny?
It's not because he was soft, because one was a killer, we already saw what the tiger did last season, and his
Yes.
other friend ripped his arm off. No one else was big enough.
Exactly.
He was by far the best choice.
All right.
Not even close.
Here's the situation now. When his arm was there, bleeding out and everything, all the cannibals were getting hungry. But when I looked at that bear, he was so perfectly still, like it didn't phase him.
Oh, yeah,
and then he wrapped it up.
He already had his like 2-piece llama, 4-piece actually, 4-piece llama, and he didn't care. He was still, when he was eating the tomato sauce, he didn't care. He was like, yeah, man. I don't even taste food no more, man. Because that was the best dinner ever, bro.
He's saying food to me don't taste the same anymore.
The guilt got to him though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt like the real bear was what he was normally, and then he had to play up to the fact that he was a killer, because Lego Shay kept trying to put him in that box that he was a murderer, and Goken had to like get him off of that, but still he couldn't forgive him, because him and the llamas were friends.
Exactly. Tim was the llama, and Legoshi was, because Tim told Legoshi, "Hey, you want to touch my fur?" That was the first time Legoshi got to touch a herbivore without fearing that he might kill it. No, he had a friend in Tim, and then this monkey ass bear came and ate him. But what I thought this season that hit home to me, the fight scenes were fucking amazing.
Yeah, they were on point. Like I said, the alley fight where he described what was going to happen.
The bathroom fight where my man Legoshi said, "Oh, your wounds hurt you? Let me open them back up."
Yeah, you said you liked that part. My favorite part was when he opened the door. He was all like, "Oh yeah, we'll be out of here real soon, man."
Oh yeah, we put on the little bear face, like Pooh the bear. I was like, "Oh no, Winnie the Pooh this lady, bro." This nigga Winnie the Pooh this lady. I was like, "Oh no, you don't Winnie the Pooh."
We'll be out of here in a sec, man.
Bro, I sat there and like, damn, this lady got Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, dude, that was like they were about to cut, even like through Legacy through a loop, because he was all like, "Oh yeah, man, all right, man, yeah, we got to get back to class." And then he just stood there for a second, like, "Wait a minute, get back, no," just started punching him again.
But it's like, "I hate you." It's like, "I feel the same way." And then they started fighting again. I was like, bro, these fight scenes have been on point.
See, the bear didn't attack Legacy though until he started trying to look into the murders. You notice that?
Yes.
Because the whole first season he didn't mess with him, because it was kind of like on the back burner.
Because don't forget the six eyes, the snake, put Legacy up to, because Legacy was not tempted by meat. He had no care. He was just a regular person. And on top of that, he was a wolf, right? He was a normal wolf. He had the ability to sniff and smell, and then he could just ask people. And then the only reason why the bear attacked Legoshi is because Legoshi asked for a carnivore meeting. They said, "Legoshi, this is the first time you came to the carnivores meeting." The bear sat there and thought about it. But I wish they didn't.
Oh yeah.
But I wish. And then after some time, Legoshi came out of the closet and said, the only reason Tim died, it had to be a carnivore within, because Tim wasn't friends with many carnivores except for the ones in the drama club. So we had to rule out all the carnivores. The tiger had a situation. He wasn't there. The panther wasn't really friends with Tim, so Tim wouldn't hang around him. And the only carnivores was there was the eagle, the bear, and Legoshi. Legoshi said he didn't do it
but they were hanging out in private, I think. Like, not a lot of people knew
exactly
they were hanging out.
The eagle is in the same situation with the panther. It don't really talk to Tim. So it was between the bear, and they didn't know about Legoshi hanging out with Tim. So Legoshi said he didn't do it. So the bear was the prime suspect.
So I was thinking, like, what did we see that episode? I didn't go back. Was when we went back to the day of the murder, did we just see everything through the bear's eyes? Because who knows if all of that happened?
No, they didn't show us the killers, right? In the first season, they didn't show us the killer.
No, you remember the episode specifically though, where we saw the whole relationship form.
Oh,
was that just in his head?
That was in his head.
Because other people would know if he was hanging out with this dude.
Exactly.
Like, what was the only real interaction? Was it random, or was there really an interaction between the two? I'm not sure.
I feel like it was a reaction, but at the same time, it was split. In his mind, he saw him as the perfect friend, and what was actually going on was Tim just being scared of him.
Yeah, that would have seemed like.
Because remember, the first thing that came out of Tim's mouth was telling the bear that you're very scary, and he was like, "What?"
Oh yeah,
because Tim told him
you're scary, terrifying. Man. You're terrifying. Leave me alone. It would have felt like you're terrifying. Leave me alone, dude.
Exactly. So then that's when Tim tried to help him.
But see, I can't say that because we had a whole random episode between the llama, sheep, the sheep, and the leopard, showing that they can be friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been real. You get what I'm saying? You remember that episode where the sheep and the leopard were friends?
Yeah.
And then Legoshi and the llama were friends, and it could have been possible. It could have just not been in his head. I just don't know how much of it was in his head. Like, how much of it is trauma? Like, what did he actually act like that? You know, like it was very blurry. It's very mixed, and I feel like we didn't get much fallout at the end of the season as we should. You know, it was kind of like wrapped up in a bow.
Yep.
But the fallout's gonna be, dude. The fallout's gonna be crazy.
Bro, listen. All I can say is Legoshi is evolving.
You thought Legacy was a lone wolf before. His only friends are gonna be Louis, Haru. That's it.
That's it. Louis and Haru.
That's it. Because the dog was already all like, bro, this ain't my homie.
Yeah, no. Pause on that. It might be the dog too, because remember, the dog and him was growing up as friends. But remember, Legacy is a wolf, so he gets bigger than him. But the dogs always had Legacy.
Yeah, but remember, Legacy was all like, "Hey man, I'm dipping." He comes back the next day, which I thought was a very cool decision, because usually they'd be like, "Oh, he's in the dark market now. He's never coming back." He felt like it was more important to be there after talking to Goku.
Because he said, "Hey, if you leave your school, well, I'm to the Devourer group. If you leave, he can take any given moment and devour another person."
Yeah. See, you were the deterrent. See, that's why he tried to take you out.
Exactly. But in that whole situation, that episode, I already figured out it was the bear. I already figured out it was the bear. Because think about it.
I did not know until literally the scene happened.
No, bro. No.
I didn't know.
I figured when the scene did happen, I looked at it. First, Legoshi is this tall, right? I went through everybody. I started doing crafts. I went through everybody in the drama club. Who is that tall? The bear. It's the bear. Because the tiger stands at the same height as Legoshi.
Well, the height wasn't. I hate to interrupt. The height wasn't really clarified. I rewatched that first season. The height.
No,
the height was weird.
The second season is when Legoshi got tied up and everything.
You talking about when he got attacked?
Yes, when Legoshi got attacked, that's when you can tell it was the bear, because we didn't know who did it yet.
No, right? Because the show. No, because how you would have known that.
You need to go back to the season.
No, I know. I'm not. Okay, I'm just saying, how you knew that 100% where we literally were
Because
introduced to
okay,
a security guard snake? How you didn't know that was just an
here, here,
outside entity?
here, I can explain everything to you right now. Here you go. Lego, she said it in the scene where when he came to the first carnival club meeting. Hey, the only way Tim can get murdered is by it has to be a carnivore inside the club, right? They have to know because the carnivores know when Tim will be at. You have to rule out all the peoples that was close to Tim, right? No, you have to rule in the all right. So the leopard, not the leopard, but the panther wasn't really friends with Tim. The eagle, the tiger, maybe, right? The tiger was a maybe, but the bear was also a maybe. But here's the situation. Since we know Lego, she didn't do it. It's only those two. But then, like, if you have those two in your mind, then the scene when Legacy got bullied, got snatched up, the tiger stands at face length with Legoshi. So the tiger couldn't do that. Not just Alfred do that. It had to be somebody bigger than Legoshi.
But
And it had to be
Bill
somebody,
is the tiger. I think
yeah.
Bill could have been.
No, because we saw the fight scene with him and Legoshi in season 1.
Yeah, they were the same height.
They were the same height, and there was fighting.
Remember, Legoshi was crouched down though.
Here's the situation. I told you, the bear had to be the perfect one because he is the tallest out of everybody in the carnivores.
I was with Legoshi the whole step of the way on the. I didn't know who the heck it was because until he bit him and knew for sure, like I would have said he was lying. I was like, I'm like the bear. He's so nice.
No, bro. No, I figured it out. The minute I figured, because
Bill was way more suspicious than the bear.
No, because you have to understand, it's a drama. It's an acting club. Everybody there has to be good at acting. That bear was flawless at acting.
Well, no, okay. Listen, bro. I don't agree with that, but you did bring up something pretty cool. I think you might agree with. Remember in season 1 when the other dude got demoted from the acting team, and he was talking to Legoshi. He said, "Each one of these people in the club have something they're hiding. What's your secret?" I never asked what was the bear's secret, bro. I never asked because remember he literally told him, he was like, everybody in this club got something they're here for and something they're hiding. And remember, it was more in direction to Louis and him, and
yes,
but it went for everybody in the club. Remember, there are 2 teams in the drama club. There's the acting team and the stagehand team.
Yes.
So the stagehand team had secrets too. We just didn't have enough information.
Tim was a stagehand. No, he was an actor, right? Yeah,
no,
Tim was an actor.
No, he was a stagehand.
No, he was an actor.
The bear. He was because remember he wasn't acting. Bill was the actor.
Yes. Okay. There you go.
Yeah,
yes.
Bill was the actor, and Legoshi. My bad. Legoshi had to fill in, because someone didn't show up. I believe.
Yeah. No, because whatchamacallit's foot was broken.
Oh yeah, Louis got hurt. Yeah,
Louis' ankle was broken. So Louis.
Yeah, he would have. They would have called on the bear to do that.
Exactly.
So. And Bill took over Adler, and oh my god, he was sweating bullets. But yeah, dude, you bring up a good point though. Like there was some foreshadowing. That's it. I even looked over it again. It wasn't too much because, like I said, it was a lot of it was Haru and her problems. A lot of season 1 was centered around Haru. I'm so glad we got a break from Haru, man.
No, bro. I'm
so glad.
I was also tired of Haru.
Like Haru, and like we get it. You sick of being weak, kind of a loner. You're kind of like she. I feel like Lego shit can do better. I really do. Like, and Juno's right there. She's like literally right there, throwing herself at him. Literally brought this man on top of the stage. and said, "Hey, this guy's amazing." Meanwhile, Horu's running away like, "Oh, I can never stack up to her."
Mm.
I'm like, oh my god, let Louis have that bimbo. And even Louis might get with that deer in the underworld when he was over there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was. I was hoping for that too.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing fine as the leader of the Shinsengumi. To be honest, he was
Mm-hmm.
chilling. He was he was doing good. That wolf had his back. I mean, the
Lion
lion had
had
his
his back.
back.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about that because that was such a bro ship. Like hit him pretending to eat meat, like the ultimate acting job, pretending to be a gang boss, a psychopathic deer that eats meat. That's the ultimate. And you know, when Louis came in at the start of the season, he said he was looking at the stage and said, "Wow." I'm paraphrasing. He was like, "Wow, man, look at this fake lag, trash." But you know what? I'll miss those people, all those people pretending like they was wishing on my downfall. It was exciting. But it was like now people are actually wishing on his downfall.
Exactly.
So it's like it's crazy. And remember at the beginning of season, the end of season 1, they were wishing on his downfall. Louis been like a target like the longest.
Yes,
Uh,
he started out as the target.
yeah, so I'm like being a B star is must be very important because a lot of things are happening. I don't know what we're gonna do about Louis' leg.
Clearly, he's going to get a synthetic leg or something, or they're going to probably magically craft another leg for him.
All right,
Because
so
think about it, this is a world with carnivore and herbivore. I'm pretty sure they had technology where you can reattach a limb.
yeah, they did, but you need the limb.
I mean, all they have to do is
Lugosi ate it.
just wait for it. Shit back
Yeah, nah, he ate the leg, bro. He probably have a peg leg or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
bro.
something cool. I hope maybe go robotics. That would be pretty cool. I think we covered everything for the Beastars though. Like from top to bottom, like more covered than I thought we would. Really, like it was very in depth.
Oh yes, we
Um,
covered both seasons of the Beastars because we sat there and we had a theory craft the killer. And then with the fact that it was the bear, I honestly thought it was a tiger. To be honest, 100%, I thought it was a tiger that did the devouring. Because in the first season, he Lego she caught him in the bathroom sniffing rabbit's blood
in
or drink
4K.
yeah in 4K drinking rabbit's blood.
Oh, right. If it was any type of herbivore's blood other than rabbit, I don't think Legacy would have whooped his behind.
Exactly.
But just
But
because it was a rabbit's blood, he
he
whooped his behind.
he said he needs this to calm his nerves. Rabbit's blood calms. I'm like rabbit blood. How would that calm your nerve? It was like rabbit's blood to him was like
Oh no, man!
drugs.
That bear was at peace for the longest after eating that dude.
Listen,
Like he
Tim,
didn't need no more chicken,
but
no more noodles. He was good.
remember, in the world that they in, they can't have meat. They have to have veggies. So the herbivores are at a minimum level of strength. The minimum, but they still are herbivores. They still have the strength to destroy you, but they're at the minimum level that could do damage. That snake, boy, that snake. I thought the snake was the all right. So,
The snake was
listen,
the MVP, dude.
bro, I thought that snake was the devourer. Legacy was like, "Come on out. I've been hearing you for a while now, and it's getting annoying." And then I was like, then the first episode was like, okay, I'm finally just want to reveal myself. I was like, oh shit, who? What it is? It's a dark figure. I was like, man, what type of shit? Then we saw the Serpent of Azkaban from Harry Potter.
Wearing a JoJo hat.
Where the JoJo hat?
Wearing it just like JoJo too.
I was shocked. I was like, there's the Devourer right there. fucking snake. I knew it.
Well, yeah, I thought so too until she put on the security guard.
Bro, I'm telling you, I thought the snake was about to devour the wolf. I was like, damn.
Yes.
Lego, she's about to get snapped up, bro.
I
Damn.
am Cheriton's only security guard.
With my 6 eyes, I see everything.
I see everything.
And I had an eye on you for the longest, Lego.
Oh, the play you captivated me.
It was magical.
Look at your joints.
I am so jealous of you because you have arms and legs. And then he curled around Lego she trying to choke this nigga out because he probably thought Lego she was the killer at first. But then Lego she just rubbed the snake's body like, I never saw a snake before. I think it's kind of cool. And then she was like, oh, he's interested in my body. And then I was like, what is going on?
Then she ran away like, chase me, wolf.
Chase me. That was the funniest part of that show.
If one voice actor just understood from Jump Street that we're in a play, that snake put it on.
Oh my god, bro!
That snake put it on, dude.
Chase me, Lego she.
Chase
me. And then Lego she chased the damn snake upstairs, and the snake like, I need you to help me solve this murder. Legacy's like, do you have any witnesses? No, because the information I might have might be wrong. And then I was like, damn, this bitch just want Legacy to do her job for her. What a lazy ass snake.
All right. But Legacy's my favorite moment. I was just thinking about it. It was when he went to go talk to Louis. When he realized where he was. No. It didn't even happen like that. He was out doing his patrol as Batman.
Oh, yes.
And then since you give me all like, man, this dude's high on meat, bro. What in the world's going on?
Because remember
who is this guy?
When Louis saw Legacy, he had a black eye. But Legacy told him,
like he's fighting for meat.
Listen, I didn't. Some random other dude punched me in my eye by accident. He was like, oh no. Oh, and then Louis was like, I knew it.
I knew this mother joker was wanting meat all along.
Yeah,
he just didn't find me tasty. What a fraud! What a fraud!
And then Louis said they brought him, and then they had a 1v1 talk, and then the deer didn't smell meat on him. They was like, oh, like she was actually was my friend. Oh,
and then he like to get out of there. He was all like, oh well, I could just let you go, man. It's all good. I thought you were like screwing around. So, and then Legacy was like, well,
Louis, come back with me.
You come back with me, and you both know. We both know that I'm not leaving without you.
And then all these tigers pounced on this nigga like some frogs.
Oh, dude, the guns are behind him. Like, well, yeah. At first, I was a hostage, and then these people became my family.
Bro, I'm telling you. So the boss will not be.
So Lugosi seeing that, he's all like, you know what, man? Okay, let's see. Took him hostage. He's like, dang, they're really not killing me right now. Oh, okay, I believe you.
Yeah. And then Legacy knocked. We can't act like Legacy ain't.
What did he say to him before he like jumped off though?
You tell him like, you need to come back to school.
No, that was before that. He was like he's like da 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 da, and then he jumped off like the Matrix off the side of the balcony.
Oh, I'm not giving up on you.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm not giving up. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Yeah, because Legacy came back again. So just as a woman.
Well, let's talk about how Lugosi did not want to shave his hair so bad that he would dress up like a woman.
Bro, listen.
Right? Like, come on.
Bro, that was too funny. That man walked in that bar as the most ugliest fucking woman I ever saw, bro. And then, but this was the funny scene. The lion was like, "Oh my god, what an ugly bitch!"
This is awkward.
I guess
Boss.
the young boss needs a look. Oh my god, no!
Oh, you're a better man than me, young boss.
Because I
Oh
would have,
God.
because I would have told that whole no.
Even I wouldn't partake in that meat.
I'm telling you,
So I like how they both said, "This is awkward" at the same time.
bro. I'm telling you, I might just go back and rewatch season 2. That's how good it was. It deserves
Bro,
a
yeah.
watch. It is so strong and powerful that people just need to
So
sit there.
many moments. Yeah, and like I said, the barrier of entry is basically like do you see it as a representation of art? It's art. Like if you see it as like some perversion that you watched when the lights are off, you should probably not watch it because you wouldn't get it anyway. But it's it's literally just art, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
and man, we could go in for hours just redrudging up the episode because it was that good.
Bro, I'm bringing up every part into that second season, bro. There is not one part I did not. That second season was too strong. The anime, all right. First, I'm gonna say this: the anime when it first got released, it was okay. Nothing that we just the devouring what was going on, the love triangle, everything. It was not strong early, but what like Gabe said, when they got the voice actor to say this is a play, everything. So the second season of Beastars hit like a fucking ton of bricks. They came out the gates running and smashing, bro. They had the first episode. Wow, the second episode. Wow.
Yeah, and it was the characters they introduced and then the characters they minimized really great did the business.
Exactly. I did not care too much about the fucking rapper. That rabbit with her storyline.
I felt like her story's over. She
She's a
could do something
whole.
with her,
No,
but
no. Her story was she's a whole. She fucked the school.
yeah, pretty
Everybody.
woman.
Exactly. We know her storyline. She's a pretty woman, and then she just looking for the right one. That's it. But the whole school already knows she got ran through like a train. Which I'm shocked they didn't run a train on her yet. But hey, that's neither near nor here. I'm just saying we already know her
You
storyline.
imagine running a train on a girl in the girl department.
She
In the flower department. That's crazy.
has a whole room.
Nah, she's a one-on-one cut type of hoe though. She's like an
Oh,
escort.
okay. So in the first season, I think I counted at least 20, 30
Yeah,
different species
but
of
it's not
animals.
at but it's not at the
Not
same
at the
time.
same time,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one I'm saying. To run
But
a train, they got to be there at the same time.
okay, I get you. She was a one-on-one type of female,
Yeah,
but still, she said she got with so many of them that at sometimes she cried during when they was making love.
right. We can't overlook the fact that Luke Legacy wasn't talking. He pulled no game. He literally just went there for flowers, just staring at her, and she just started getting naked.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't pull no game.
My man said,
Zero game.
hey, these this is my first, and then it was so funny. The rabbit was like, "Oh, well, this is my first time with a wolf, you know, but I'm willing to." I was like, "Whoa!"
That was a big character development
Bro. First
from
of
her there and her later on in the series, though. I have to
bro,
admit.
I am so sorry,
And it didn't
but
come out of left field either. It's just her spending time with Lego. She made her less of a hoe. Just did.
so
She felt shame. It was the first time she felt shame when Lego she and Louis saw each other. Like, and
yes,
that was the first time she ever seen.
exactly. She felt like because she has feelings for Louis, but Lego she has feelings for her, and then she see that Lego she does have feelings for her. Lego she wants to protect her, but it's like it's so hard because Louis is like, all right. So in this
So
whole
basically,
situation,
Lego she does the thing she hates. Like
and
she
then
hates.
Louis does the opposite because Louis is the vulnerable one.
Yeah.
And then
But the more Legacy talks, she realizes his brand of protecting her isn't
and protecting is just treating her like a normal
like a
person.
person.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
person, not like a piece of meat or a rabbit or somebody small that need to be protected. No, just normal. And then she saw that shit in season 2, which was so crazy.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh yeah, Legoshi, I just love our talks together.
And then what's so funny, she all right, so you remember when I brought this up to you? She was still hoeing because here's the proof in the second season. During the time, you remember what? All right, here's all my facts right now. I'm gonna spit facts to you. Okay, Lego. She said her and Haru only meet up in certain places. Haru texts the place. Lego. She goes there and they talk. Right. Lego. She's no longer to go to the garden. She never texts one time. Lego. She come to the garden. You know why? Because she's still flirting. All right. The second clue that she was still fucking with other guys. The some random antler deer, whatever monster came to her. Hey, how's it? Can I come to the garden today? She said, no, I am done fooling around with every other guy. I have one person in my heart now. And that's when Lego she proposed to her, we get married. And that's when she changed her tune. The whole one gave up her wholeness because Lego she proposed to her.
No, I think remember not much time passed. It was 2 months, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Between Legacy basically going Superman, Wolverine on
No,
those
it
guys.
wasn't
It was
that.
2 months. It was 2
It was
months.
three.
2 months, right?
Three.
Three or
No,
two?
three. Three.
Three,
It was
three
three.
for sure.
Because
Okay.
Louis was gone from out of school for 3 months. So we
Yeah.
already know that in the timeline of 3 months. Everything after
Okay.
that is extending the days.
I am willing to say in those 3 months she did not hope. But I think the uh that didn't get around. Remember, people were avoiding her.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't get around that she was back open for business. He thought the block wasn't hot no more.
Mm.
That's why he went in over and asked and said, "Cause remember, even the anteater at the beginning of when season 1 when Lugosi he was all like, hey, I ain't going over her. She got some STD or something, man. I'm out. Like
Yes.
so,
Yes. But
like
that's in the
that was
first
the whole
season.
season. They
Yeah,
were
that was
throwing
the
her. They were throwing her mattress out. But
exact
I'm saying,
that was the first season though. I'm
yeah,
talking
and
about in
she
the
was
second
always
season.
alone. So
I'm talking about the second season though, when she was after the whole
I
event,
don't think she was hoeing.
she was hoeing. Again, you have to see the clues. She texts Legacy random places, not to the garden. Remember, Legacy always went to the garden to see her. And why did management change
No.
it?
Okay. Yeah, to be fair, at the start of the season, they said they were meeting at other places and talking because remember he freaked out when he said, "Wait, I talk to her every day. We're homies. We're awesome. What do you mean she likes it when we talk? I mean I'm not in there. Hello, we hang out all the time."
But I'm saying she was still hoeing
I don't think
because
so.
listen, I'm telling you, she was still hoeing.
No, that's why she was so mad. She was all like, "Wait, I gave up hoeing and you not giving me no attention." That basically what it was.
But I feel like you cannot. All right, I'll go back and say that you cannot you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and then this is what Legacy trying to do.
He's not
Legacy,
though.
Legacy literally proposed to Haru.
Yeah, he said that. He did say that. But it was another scene I remember where he was saying it was like it keeps flipping. It's like they're still doing this high school thing where he he wants to be with her 1 week and then the next week he's focused on his own stuff and then like I think since we're seeing the story through Legoshi's eyes and um Louis' eyes and the bear's eyes, it just showed you how small a part Haru was in that situation. It wasn't Haru who showed up under it wasn't Haru that Legacy asked to come watch them fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It wasn't Haru where
It's
he showed
Louis.
up like a dress to go get him. It wasn't. He didn't go into Shinshigumi headquarters again for Haru because he remember Legacy. It's not a love thing for him. It's a chivalry thing for him half
Mm.
the time. It's who's in danger. Who's in danger right now? Haru's not in danger. My drama club's in danger because this crazy bear's here. So I'm gonna focus on them. Louis in danger because he's somewhere in the Shinsugumi headquarters, and I'm trying to get him back. So he's gonna focus his time on that. Remember, Haru was in danger the first season,
Mhm.
so she was the focus. So whoever's in danger for him, that's who he's gonna focus on. I think that's who he's gonna focus on. So I don't think it's like a love. That's why I think Juno still got a chance because I think one day he's just gonna sit back and be like, Juno's in trouble, and then as soon as Juno gets his attention, I don't think no one's gonna get that junk back. once once Juno gets Louis' attention, it's a game over, buddy. So I feel like she's either gonna notice that and get into some type of trouble because if you think about it, everybody this dude's around gets into some type of trouble, and I'm just waiting for Juno to get into her trouble.
Mm.
But I don't know because remember, I feel like I don't read the manga or anything, but I feel like the next season going to be have something to do with the Beastars thing, and she's a candidate for it. Lou's a candidate for it. I feel like Lego
Howard,
Shade's a
Howard,
candidate for it.
Howard cannot be a candidate for it.
No, I'm talking about Juno.
Okay.
Juno, Lego Shade, Louis. Those are my three for Beastar candidates.
But I'm
And
pretty sure the cannibal's gonna be like, yes, because he saw the murder, and all the
yeah,
murderer no, because he's a devourer.
yeah, that's where it's gonna be split on Louis because the carnivore is gonna say Louis is weak without his leg, and then the other side, gonna say something about Louis eating Legacy eating Louis'
Yeah,
leg or something like that.
exactly. It's gonna. I feel like all right. If they make a third season,
It would be cool. It's gonna be cool.
it's gonna be a debate between the one that solved the case of being the Beast Star, but also is a devourer, and Louis that came back to school but got devoured is now missing his leg, and then all the carnivores gonna see him as weak because his leg is missing.
Yeah, and the Beastar has to bring both together. I think the more Juno sees, the more she feels like less inclined with the whole herbivore thing for being separated.
Mm-hmm.
And that I
But
think that she's gonna become
I,
a more important character.
I feel like she will be the best for Beast because think about it.
I feel like she's getting eased
her
into the main
parent,
character role.
yeah, because her parents, one was a carnivore and the other one was a herbivore, so it'll be perfect for her.
Yeah, it she feel like they should be separated though.
Hmm.
So I don't know. The I like Juno. I hope they do more with her. I think she's at the perfect spot where they can do a lot with her uh as showrunners. But I
And
don't know. I don't know if they will. To be honest.
we won't know until they see.
Yeah.
But on that note, do you
Oh,
want to?
tired already, huh?
No,
Ward you
no,
out, huh?
no, bro. I feel like
Pokemon Unite calling, huh?
uh, brother,
Hey,
listen,
brother. No, don't brother
listen,
me.
listen. It's not Pokemon Unite. It's none of that. It's the fact that all this talk about beautiful animes is just kind of July has been a banger. All
Oh
right,
yeah, I still haven't watched Seven Deadly Sins.
it has been a banger. This month alone, we had so much good stuff happening. I am so happy. Your birthday came up. Actually, tell the world how old you are now, bro. 50?
I don't like that joke.
Huh?
I legitimately forgot how old I was.
Oh,
I
oh,
was I told my dad I was turning 28,
oh,
and
so yeah.
then he said, "Son," he looked at me with the most serious face. "Son, do you don't even know your known age?" I'm like, "No,
Hello.
I don't care." It's 27. You idiot. That he didn't call me idiot, but you know, his eyes kind of like, look at this idiot. Though he don't understand sometimes where his eyes kind of give away what he's like thinking. Yeah.
Yes,
So I'm like,
bruh.
he's like, look at this idiot. I'm like, I really don't care. But yeah, I'm 27, and the only time I care is when legal things are involved. I'm attracted to I feel like we have to say something real quick. I'm attracted to
Bro, I'm just glad that
a woman's
there's another year
intellectual
going by. Your birthday
property
came up.
and
You're
not her
happy.
body. So
I'm just happy
hey,
overall.
hey,
July has just been a banger.
hey, hold on, man. I want y'all to check yourselves at the door. We learned here forever in high school.
Yes.
Look at more than a woman's body, because you ain't gonna find a difference between a 14 and a 19-year-old unless you're looking inside their head, my boy.
Hello.
You ain't. I'm serious, my boy. You better. Hey, this is the year people getting caught in 4K. Do not get caught in these streets being trash.
Not getting caught in 4K.
Hey, a lot of people getting caught in 4K. You know why? Because they're attracted to the body and not the person. And everybody knows you can tell a lot between a 20-year-old and a 14-year-old. First of all, y'all not even into the same stuff.
Big facts.
So we already know what you're trying to do, my guy. How do you say it? My guy.
My guy.
So yeah, I feel like that needs to be said. And yes, sexuality should only be interpreted only in the cases where someone is being hurt, abused, harassed, not when you feel uncomfortable. All right. So, with all that being said, this has been another episode of Forever in High School.
Yes, Forever in High School. Also, man, I'm gonna rewatch Beastars. That was too good, bro.
Oh yeah, we could just just talk about that again. You know who's up for just talking about it again? Like you know what, Beastars in high school. That's what we're gonna call this. Forever in Beastars.
Forever in Beastars, because they're just struggling and it's just getting good. And it's just getting good. I can't wait. Oh, on the next episode, do you want to talk about Transylvania? Have you even seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Have you seen the first season?
Send it to me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, you talking about Castlevania? No, I never seen it. I'll check it out.
Well, guys, on the next Forever in High School, my partner here is going to watch all 4 seasons of
4 seasons.
Yes,
that's next week,
bruh. Sound like you should get right on it.
I got dailies to do, bro. Matter of fact.
Hello, Daily. Yo, Daily should be watching this anime.
Matter of fact, you know what, man? I'm shutting the lights off. Y'all have a good day, everyone. God bless.
Bye.